Hello, everybody. Welcome to this installment of Data Science Simplified. My name is Dr. Mechie Nkengla, and I am the founder and principal data strategist of Data Products. Today's topic is our discussion about big data versus complex data versus unstructured data. Let's start with big data. This is a broader category and describes, surprise, large volumes of data. Now, this includes both structured and unstructured data. The term describes data that is so large that it cannot be processed using traditional methods. Big data is characterized by the 3Ds: the large volume of the data, the wide variety of the data types that are stored in the big data system, and the velocity at which the data is generated and collected. More recently, other V's have been added to this, but we will stick to the basic 3 for our purposes today. Now, when data scientists say big data, they mean big. This is data that can be measured in terabytes, petabytes, or even exabytes. This is a new norm for a number of modern industries. Take medical research, for example. Just this past year, we've had a great example of how researchers can use big data from a variety of sources to determine the threat of infectious disease. They may look at data from electronic health records, information posted to social media that's aggregated, and other sources to develop a better understanding of the threat. Of course, that information differs from complex data, our second type. Complex data is any data that doesn't fit into a traditional field structure, alphanumeric, or data that you would typically see in a database management system. Instead, examples of complex data are word processing docs, maps, images, videos, and audio. The challenge with complex data is that it would be a little bit more difficult to prepare and analyze than so-called simple data. You can look at different factors to determine the level of your data's complexity. One factor is if it's dispersed data. Now imagine a company with different departments, with storing some data on-premise, some in the cloud, with data originating from clients or data originating from supplies or operations. This data will be much more difficult to gather and will almost certainly require cleaning or standardization before you can cross-reference the different data sets. Another factor is the data type. If you have massive and unstructured data that is text-heavy or comprised largely of video or audio recordings, then you're looking at complex data. In some ways, this may sound similar to unstructured data. The main difference is that unstructured data simply refers to any data set that are not stored in a structured database format. It can be human-generated or machine-generated, textual or non-textual, media, audio, as well as other types. The main thing is that the unstructured data does not live in a relational database management system. Think of invoices, for example, or emails. Any sort of document collection is unstructured data. Well, that's big data versus complex data versus unstructured data in a nutshell. For more data science insights and future installments of Data Science Simplified, just subscribe to our YouTube channel, Data Products. You can also follow us on Facebook at Data Products LLC or on Twitter at Data Products. See you next time. Bye-bye.